The sale of energy between Colombia and Ecuador is an eminently technical matter that goes far beyond the political situation because it directly involves the operation of the interconnected electrical system of both countries. Ecuador has a daily consumption of nearly 100 gigawatt hours, and out of that total, historically between 6 and 7 gigawatt hours per day, around 5 or 6% of the national demand, have been covered through imports from Colombia. These exchanges are managed operationally by XM in Colombia and CNEC in Ecuador. This is Mr. Solar. Remember to subscribe when you see the button. Please support me as this is a great project. Let's continue with the video. And that during 2024 they represented for Colombia average exports of $27.5 million per month, that is about $339 million for the year, with energy volumes averaging 140 gigawatt hours per day and reaching peaks of up to 240 gigawatt hours per day in December. However, according to the official statement from Ecuador's Ministry of Environment and Energy, dated January 22nd, 2026, the Ecuadorian electrical system currently has sufficient capacity to autonomously cover its daily demand, even without imports from Colombia, since the national interconnected system reports an actual availability of 5.454 megawatts, allowing it to meet demand with its own generation and adequate reliability margins. This is further supported by energy stored in reservoirs, which reaches 790.7 gigawatt hours, distributed mainly in Mazar, with 609.6 gigawatt hours, Amalusa with 83.01 gigawatt hours, Visayambo with 6.1 gigawatt hours, and Marcel Laniado with 36 gigawatt hours. The Mazar reservoir is operating at an elevation of 2.144 meters above sea level and shows a stable trend for dispatch as of January 22nd, 2026. Ecuador met its demand with 64.4% renewable energy, mainly hydroelectric, 30.8% thermal generation as strategic backup, and only 4.8% through imports from Colombia. This confirms that, in the short term and under favorable hydroelectric conditions, the system can operate normally. However, the risk appears in the medium term if we consider that between 69 and 80% of Ecuador's energy matrix depends on hydroelectric power, which makes it alternately vulnerable to droughts and phenomena such as El Niño. Scenarios in which the electrical interconnection with Colombia ceases to be merely a commercial complement and becomes a key element for energy security, reduction of operating costs, decreased use of thermal generation based on diesel or fuel oil, and prevention of rationing, demonstrating that regional electrical integration is not a luxury, but a fundamental technical tool for the stability of the system. But now, tell me, what do you think about this interconnection with Colombia? And do you think it depends on having more renewable energy between the two countries or more thermal generation? I look forward to your comments on the video and please subscribe. See you next time with Mr. Solar.